Hello everyone and welcome to the June 2024 Sky Report. My name is Vanessa and I will be your sky guide again this month. Let's get started. On June 1st, Mars, the Moon, and Saturn will all be up in the sky just before dawn. Mars and Saturn will stay in the sky all month around this time, but the Moon will only pass through them for a couple of days. On the 2nd, the waning crescent moon is 21% full and closer to Mars. If you have binoculars, you may be able to see the shape of Saturn's rings, but to see the rings clearly, you'll need a telescope. Mars is too low for serious observations, but the red color of the planet will be visible with your eye and binoculars. We'll have more opportunities to see the detail on Mars in the coming months. Don't forget to turn whatever observing tools you have towards the Moon. The side of the Moon that isn't illuminated by the sun is dimly illuminated by reflections from the Earth. That's called Earthshine. On the 8th, the Moon makes its way to the western evening sky as a waxing crescent, sitting between the bright stars Castor and Pollux in Gemini just after sunset. On June 20th, summer begins. The sun reaches its highest declination during the summer solstice thanks to the Earth's approximately 24-degree tilt. The exact time of solstice is 1:51 p.m. local time. In addition to being the first day of summer, this is the longest day of the year and the shortest night. While the sun reaches its highest point in the sky, the moon will reach its lowest on June 21st. The moon will only be 27 degrees above the horizon. For comparison, the winter solstice sun, the lowest the sun gets in our sky, does not dip below 30 degrees altitude in the Los Angeles sky. In this image here, at 12:13 a.m., the moon is at its highest point for the night, and notice it is still in between the constellations Scorpius and Sagittarius, which lie very low in our sky. There are only a handful more opportunities to see the moon this low, especially as a full moon. After the next year or two, this will not happen again for another 18.6 years. So you should definitely take this chance to observe the moon this month. Throughout the month, Jupiter, Mars, and Saturn will be visible before sunrise. Jupiter is closer to the sun, so it rises last and may be a little bit harder to see. Mercury and Venus are both too close to the sun to see. Here are the constellations that you'll see throughout the month facing north. Ursa Major is high in the sky at 10 p.m., but dips lower in the sky for the rest of the night. Lyra and Cygnus climb high in the sky in the very late evening. Lyra's bright star Vega and the tail star of Cygnus the Swan make two corners of the summer triangle. To the south, the constellations Scorpius and Sagittarius are climbing into our sky. The most noticeable stars will be Spica of Virgo and Antares of Scorpius. In the evening, we are now looking towards the center of our galaxy, towards Sagittarius. This means you have a good reason to go to a dark sky site during the new moon this month, to observe the brightest part of the Milky Way. And here is your lunar calendar for the month of June. The new moon is on the 6th, the first quarter is on the 13th, the full moon is on the 21st, and the last quarter is on the 28th. And that's all I have for June, but thank you so much for tuning in this month, and I'll see you again next month. Bye!